Hello and welcome to this video demo on how to solve questions and quizzes on abouttofindOut.com. There are many ways to get to questions and quizzes, and the homepage of course is one of them. For example, here at ticker bar on the bottom you will get every 30 seconds some new questions or quizzes that have been done, or we can just take this link and go to a random question. That's the question. If you don't like the question, you can always skip it and go to another one, like that. And you can also go to similar questions on the similar tags. You can see the tags of questions here at the bottom, and by clicking on that you will get other related questions as well. So let's try to solve this one. I think it's this option, submit, and ta-da, yes, sing hallelujah, I had it right. Mind you, I didn't get any points for that because to get points you need to be logged on. I'm not logged on right now, so I can do the questions anonymously. Of course, no score will be tracked for that. When you have done a question, you get all kinds of extra information. You obviously see the right and wrong answers. You can also get more information by clicking on the right. You get extra links and to some popular sites on why this answer is right or wrong. You can also share this question with other people, and then for example you get the direct link that you can share with people, or you get some code. Just right click it, say copy, and you get some code that you can copy paste in your web pages or blog that will get you this nice quiz card that people can click on to go directly to this question. You can challenge context, see all kinds of analytics and statistics on how well people do on this question. If you think this question is offensive or wrong, you can report that via one of these links. And finally, you can also rate a question. It's a good habit to do that because people take the trouble to make this question, so we might as well tell them what we find. But again, you need to be logged on to do that. So further down, you can see all the people who know this question, or at least the last 10 of them, and get some extra suggestions for new questions if you would like to. You can also press the next random button. For every question you can have some comments that you can add by clicking this hide or show button, and discuss whether or not you agree with the answer and how well you liked it. So that's basically things you can do with a question, and the way to find a lot of questions is of course in the quiz zone. That's what that zone is all about. You can always go to the quiz zone by clicking on the tab on the top of the screen. You will see the newest quizzes that have been in there, and you will also get to take a random question or go to the Hall of Fame. Let's do that now. Go to the Hall of Fame and see the 10 most recent questions, best rated questions, and so on and so forth. At this point, I actually would like to log in, because when you create a free account, you do get extras like tracking of your score and accuracy and all kinds of things that are possible. For example, you see right here, if you are logged in, you see by these little icons whether or not you have already done questions everywhere on the site, which is pretty handy. So go back to the quiz zone, and let's for example see what's new this week. So there's a what's new link, which will take you directly to all the new quizzes, new questions, and new people that have been added to the site the last week. And there it is. So there were 3 new quizzes. I've done one of them. There are 21 new people and 31 new questions, and you can see whether or not I had them right or wrong. So let's for example now take a quiz. Let's take a quiz on just healthy food. A quiz is something quite simple. There's always 9 questions. That's why it's called a 7 of 9 quiz. If you get 7 or more, then your score is doubled. So let's start with a question by clicking on it. Right, this is a true-false question. I'm going to take true on this one and submit. Yes, that was right. I have all the same information I had before, but right now I do have the option to send in the rating because I'm logged on now. And I also now have the possibility to challenge one of my contacts. If I challenge one of my contacts, I can actually send this to somebody else and get points on. Let's challenge Diego. I challenge him for 3 points that he doesn't know the question, and send it just to spice things up a little. Right, going back to the quiz zone, that's basically how you play things. The only thing I still want to show you is that you can search for quizzes and questions, and you can also see the tag cloud on the quiz zone on what's hot at this moment. For example, science questions do pretty well. Also things on Christmas and animals and movies score very high. You can go directly to a list on the search page of all that, or on the search page you can just select any kind of tag, or even search for people that will bring up the list of questions. If you would then go to that question, you can solve it, and automatically you are started for the series. And if you play next question, we'll just get the next question in that particular list, so no need to go back there. And that's basically how you do it. That's basically how you see your score at the top going up all the time. That's basically how you see your accuracy going up. Let's click my profile, for example. You see your points, your accuracy, the question you created, and so on. And that's how things get started. So I hope you will like it. I hope you learn a lot, and I hope you challenge me sometime. Thank you.